Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. If you're not new here, then you know what the three of us are all about. But you clicked on the thumbnail, and here's the thing. I'm not gonna make you wait till the end of the video to see this new technique I have for cooking chicken breast. I'm gonna tell you right now what it is. Cut it paper thin. Cutting it paper thin is marvelous on the griddle. Makes it easier to cook, changes your ratio of seasoning or marinade to protein. It doesn't get dry. I thought it would, but
So you're making chicken jerky?
I'm basically making chicken jerky, yes.
Paper thin?
Paper thin.
I didn't bring the slicer.
Well, if you guys stick around, you're gonna see how I do that with a boning knife.
All right.
But anyways, that's the trick, and I was amazed by it. I love it, I love it. So you can click off the video now, go somewhere else, you know, cut your chicken breast paper thin.
No, stay watch.
Like, subscribe,
That would be helpful too.
share.
Yeah.
But stick around, I'm gonna put lazy one over here and lazy two to work. I'm gonna start with the chicken breast, show you guys how I do it. And we'll probably throw together some pico de gallo and some Spanish, Mexican rice and make something of it. So, see you in a bit.
Cheers. I feel like I'm at Chris's house because it's a family show. Nate's got me to work. He wants me to make some pico de gallo.
Put your time in.
I always have stuff prepped and cut when you show up. What are you talking
I
about?
watched it. I watched it.
I at least have the ingredients together. So anyways, with the pico, it's fresh. I love it, so I actually don't mind making it because I really do love it. We got tomatoes, some plum tomatoes. We're gonna take the seeds out, some lime, onion, garlic, some salt, and cilantro. That Nate was nice enough to clean it because that is kind of a pain to clean.
And then a little olive oil. That's it.
Little olive oil,
Salt and pepper.
salt, yeah. So nice and simple, nice and fresh. And then as far as his burrito, he's doing like an onion and pepper, but not your typical peppers. He wants me to,
I'm going Chris style here. I'm going
Yeah.
Chris style. I gotta make it
Can't
hot.
beat the heat.
you don't know how these are gonna come out, you know? But anyways, he wants me to slice these the long way, use these for the peppers.
Seed 'em.
Seed them, and cut out some of the little webbing inside there, cut down on some of the heat, but you know, so we'll
Get to work.
get to work.
Get your butt to work.
Get my skills going.
Mexican rice. Nate's put me to work as well. Jeff's not the only one who has to do stuff. We are doing Uncle Ben's rice. 2-to-1 ratio. 1 cup of rice. We use chicken stock when we make rice. You can use water. This gives it much more flavor. Nate taught me that a long, long time ago, and he was not wrong, believe it or not. Anyway.
Shocking, Chris.
So I'm gonna actually take the rice, gonna rinse that out, get all the starch out of it, get that in the pot. We usually use tomato paste. Nate didn't buy any, so we're gonna improvise. A little ketchup. Good job, Nate.
Plain.
So we're gonna brown that up. We're gonna add a little bit of red pepper, get some butter, some garlic, a little heat, Tabasco, and put it all together, get it going. 20 minutes.
Goya seasoning.
Oh yeah, Goya seasoning. Yeah, a little bit of that. Hey, you wanna read that label for me?
Yeah, I will.
Saison. It's Goya Saison.
No. This is actually important. I'm glad Chris brought
Especial
that up.
para.
No, I'm glad you brought that up because there's a couple different flavors of this. The one that I like is the con culantro e achiote. So I believe, and my translation may
Good
be
stuff.
wrong,
Good stuff.
but I believe that's cilantro and achiote, which achiote is basically just a Mexican red coloring.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really add much flavor,
it
but
nice
it
color.
gives it the color.
right.
So it's predominantly cilantro flavor.
Perfect.
Let me get that.
Perfect.
Jeff, is that focused?
It's good.
You got it? Okay. All right, get to work, Chris.
Man,
Stop being
man.
lazy. All right, so I got lazy 2 over working there, and I get the easy job. My ingredient rundown, Jeff. I got 2 ingredients. I'm sorry, I got 3. I got olive oil. I have Cattleman's 8-second carne asada marinade. Get that up there. Did that focus?
Yep.
And then I got chicken breasts. So give us 2 seconds, and we'll get into slicing it.
So if you haven't watched my buttload of tacos video yet, you should. Chris had a theory, and apparently the whole internet has a theory, that if you cut the root off of your onion while you're slicing it, you're not gonna cry.
You know why they say to keep the root of the onion?
Because it holds it together?
No, because it doesn't make you cry.
I've never heard
It's
that.
true.
I think that's bullshit. I really do. People have like put a paper towel, a wet paper towel, this, that. An onion's either gonna be strong or it's not. That's that. So I'm gonna test that theory out. We cut the root off. We're gonna slice into this. I'm pretty sure I'm not
I'm gonna cry.
So we get that.
Well, Jeff, what's your theory? How's the?
Told you!
He's full of shit.
I told you!
He's lying.
All right, Chris, where are we at?
All right, I got the butter in there, I got the garlic in there, I got the red pepper in there. Just gonna add some ketchup in here.
What's the official measurement on the ketchup?
That much.
That's plenty. You know.
And we'll add the little seasoning.
No, that goes in.
We're gonna wait
here.
for that last?
Yeah, that goes in with the stock.
Mix that up and then
Let's check in on Jeffina. See how Jeffina's doing. Where are you at?
I am de-seeding tomatoes because you don't want it to be too wet. So all I do is cut it in half. I run the knife around, take it out. There's a couple veins in there usually of seeds.
All right, can you hurry up? All right, Chris, you're finishing up the rice, right?
Yes, sir.
What do we get left?
We got just to get the chicken stock in and the special seasoning. Right in there. Got a good color, Nate. Really nice.
Yeah, that gives it that nice orange color. People like orange food. Makes them happy.
And then we're just gonna wait for it to boil, cover it, let it simmer for...
Don't tell me you're skipping the Tabasco.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be adding this now and later.
I don't know. We got jalapeno coming on the burrito.
That's true. A couple dashes.
All right. Here's the technique that's going to surprise you guys. You got to get this chicken as crazy thin as you can.
Paper thin, you said.
Paper thin. So the way I do that is
What's really going to surprise you is that he bought us chicken this time. That's cost like $3 a pound instead of the normal swill that he buys us.
Now you sound like Chris.
Wait, was there a sale today?
So I put it near the edge of the cutting board and get my hand on top of it and just... So the goal, this is the surprising part, right? The goal is I want to get 4 to 5 fillets out of this one piece of chicken, okay?
So you're cutting it the long way?
Yeah.
Ah.
So, look at that. Get that down here by this camera too. So you can even go thinner than that. So that's 1, right?
Thin to win, Jeff. Thin to win.
Yes,
There's
so.
2. I'm gonna get at least 4 out of this one. And here's the thing, if they get screwed up, right? If you get tears in them or holes in them, that's okay. It's okay. They actually taste better because they get crisp around the edges. See if I get, this one's a little thicker. Maybe I'll get 5 out of this one. Here's 1. Here's 2.
It's not that easy to cut those that thin.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
It's almost see-through.
Yeah.
Here's 3.
So is this going to dissolve in our mouth as soon as it gets in our mouth?
Well, that's why you're taste testing it. Oh, look at that
Does
one.
beef jerky
I
dissolve in your
nailed
mouth?
that one. Can you see that, Jeff? Look at that.
Looks like haddock.
Yeah.
And so I got 5 out of that one. Be careful you don't cut your hand. Oh, paper thin. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. See how it like tears like that? That's okay. It is okay. It's actually a good thing. So let me get these all stacked up.
All right, this might be a record cook for the on the griddle time.
Right?
It's gonna be, I'm telling you, this
Record.
is. Wait till you guys taste it. This is why I won't go back to cooking it any other way.
Did the family like it, Nate? The kids?
Loved it. Loved it. All right, I'll leave that one. That one's a little thick, but I'll leave them. So you can see how quick this was. I just plowed through 4 breasts in, I don't know, what, 2 minutes?
That's what she said.
I'm slipping, man.
So now we gotta season them. So you gotta lay these guys out close together as you can. Jeff, how are you coming over there? And as flat as you
I'm
can.
getting there.
Get those tears going, Jeff? Did you wipe out? You all good?
Chris was lying.
Prove my theory?
Totally wrong. Not even close.
Looks like you bought a lot of chicken now.
That's why I did this, Chris. Yeah. It's like,
Nate knows how to make chicken go a long way.
Chris and Jeff are coming. I can't spend any money.
Nice.
As soon as you guys leave, Karen and I are having filet and lobster.
Hopefully not from the Outback.
Yeah,
We
right?
learned that lesson.
All right, so now I got my 8-second marinade. And by the way, guys, this you don't have to use a dry rub, right? That was the Jeff side that he duct tapes close. Let me go to the sprinkle side. You don't have to use a dry rub. You can use whatever marinade you want. And that's kind of what I love about this recipe, right? Well, not recipe, it's really a technique. Okay,
Yeah.
if you like sweet and sour, use sweet and sour. You like teriyaki, use teriyaki. You like barbecue?
Also, do
Duasso, right? So in this case, because we're making burritos, I'm going with the 8-second carne asada. And I'm gonna hit this fairly heavily. Try to keep it from going on my floor. Make sure I get everything well coated. And Chris, I don't know if you can get in on the camera, but you can see I'm going pretty aggressive with that. So what this does is it really changes the ratio of meat to seasoning. So on normal chicken breasts where the breast is fairly thick, you know, it's, I don't know, I couldn't even guess at percentages, but you have way more chicken than you have seasoning. In this case, you're bringing it down a lot. You know, it's probably...
You're taking the healthy right out of the chicken.
Taking the healthy, well, I mean, if you're not on a low sodium diet.
I'm thinking that with aso, that would be amazing.
Yeah, you taste nothing but aso.
Right.
Candy, crack.
So let me get the other side. You done yet, Jeff? Getting close?
Did you add the garlic in there already?
I did.
Did you grate it?
I grated it.
Nice.
Did you lose a fingertip?
Throw some oil in?
There is some skin in there. I did.
All right, so now my last step, and this is not required, but I find it, and by the way, I'm not gonna let this marinate. This is, we're taking this, we're going to the griddle in 10 minutes.
Yep.
So I take a bowl, dump all this in the bowl, try to sop up what's left on the cutting board, give it a squirt of olive oil, and just give that a toss. Make sure you have good seasoning coating on every single piece. And that's it. Simple as that. Let's get it on the griddle.
Thin breasts.
All right, I got lazy. Was he lazy number 1 or lazy number 2?
I'm number 1.
So we got lazy number 2 over here, slowing down the program. Chris has got his rice just about done. What are you doing? What the hell's taking so long?
De-seeding and slicing, rough slicing jalapenos.
Oh, your rice is done.
Rice is done.
Yep. And then we got just the onions, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna cut them that way, kind of chunky.
And then head out to the griddle. All right, we'll see you there. All right, so ultra thin chicken going on the griddle. I got a bed of oil down, just giving it a little smear in oil. It smells outstanding. Chris is gonna eat all the vegetables before we actually get this cooked done.
I'm hungry.
Medium?
That does smell good. Medium heat.
Yeah, heat's on medium. And it's about, what would you say, it's about 40 degrees out right now?
It's getting chilly.
Yeah.
So these cook real quick. You're talking, I don't know, 5 minutes total time. Oh, it's delicious. Smells outstanding.
I haven't tried this rub yet, so I'm not going to try that.
That
Smells
8,
good.
was it 8 minute or 8 second marinade?
8 seconds, I got it.
I'm gonna punch you.
Smells good, looks good. I almost just stepped off the deck backwards.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good. Well, as long as the GoPro got you, it would have been all right.
Dump that inside, Chris. All right, gonna give these guys a little extra squirt.
You're going to need a bowl to put that in when it's done, Nate?
Plate, Chris.
Plate.
So the way you can tell these are done, or not done, but ready to flip, is you're gonna start to see white edges. See, like right here? That white edge. All right, we're gonna let these guys go. Let these guys go for 2 minutes. Then we'll turn the camera back on. Dropping the onions and peppers.
See how none of that ran off because you got that nice edge right here?
It smells. Oh yeah, let's get it.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Look at that.
You need some salt, Nate, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm actually gonna start stacking these ones that are looking close to
Another
done.
plate for the veggies?
I'll let that guy sit. He has a little more cooking to do. This guy, we can flip. See those white edges? It's time to flip. This guy, see the white? This guy right here, see how he's got white edges?
Yep.
Gonna move the more cooked ones down closer. They're so thin that you're okay to stack them as they get close to done. Can't get over how good that smells.
That
smells
smells
good.
really, yeah. And it burns at the same time. I think the jalapenos are getting some heat.
Oh yeah, I smell that heat coming off the jalapeno.
Yep.
Nothing like pepper spray.
That little guy's got 0 shot of living, Nate.
Are you gonna eat them?
Well, that's delicious. Very good.
Just looking for those white edges.
Then
White
you win.
edge here. Give that guy a flip.
Easy cook, 5 minutes. We are good to go.
Wow. Whew. That onion still got me going.
All right, guys. So the proof is in the pudding, right? I got, who was lazy one again?
I was lazy one.
I got lazy one. I got lazy two over here. Guys, you're doing the taste test for us. Chris, you've had a couple of bites now. You've tried the paper thin. You've got a medium thin there. Jeff, you got the paper thin. My question to you is not, does it taste good? My question to you is, how does it taste compared to grabbing just the chicken breast out of the package, chucking it on the griddle, and cooking it that way?
My opinion is, and I will say it's good because it is very good.
Bonus there.
The paper thin, what I'm tasting, it's the great thing about chicken is you can give it any flavor you want. And this seasoning, this little thing is packed with so much flavor. It's intense. It's really intense, which you don't get with a nice thick chicken breast.
So for me, I think for me is the ratio of seasoning to meat. So you have more seasoning and less meat, which intensifies the flavor.
Absolutely, it's intense and it's not dried out at all.
No.
Very, very tender, if you will.
Will you do this at your house, Chris?
I might have you come over and cut it for me.
Oh, sorry, I just whacked my mic. Sorry if that was loud for you guys. Jeff, what about you? You're usually pretty critical, so.
This is the best chicken jerky I've ever had. No, it's delicious. I mean, I second everything you guys are saying. It's it really is the punch of flavor. Like the flavor almost goes through the chicken because it's so thin, so you get just really vibrant. It's a weird way to describe it, but just a really pop of flavor.
Yeah, it's like a 50-50 ratio of seasoning or sauce to protein.
So you can really make this with whatever seasoning you want.
You can do anything, or you get any marinade, whatever.
Still want to do this.
So that's why I wanted to do this video, is because you can literally pick any sauce in the market, and you don't have to do a dry rub, right? You can do any sauce. Chris is cutting with a fork, and he's got the thick piece. All right, so that's the video, guys. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. Ultra thin, paper thin chicken. But if you want to stick around, now I'm gonna take what's left in that plate, and I'm gonna try to build a monster burrito for these two guys.
That's what we're really here for anyway.
They put in the effort. Chris made some delicious...
We cooked it for ourselves, but anyways.
Chris made some delicious rice. We got all those onions and peppers. I want to roll the biggest, fattest burrito I can. Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna check out Nate's rolling burrito skills.
And if you're gonna cut out, like, subscribe before you do.
All right, guys, so I am going to try my skills at rolling the fattest burrito I can possibly roll. I have a, how big was it, 10 inch?
Probably 10 inches.
10-inch burrito here.
Call that a French-Canadian 12. At least 12 inches.
So I'm gonna start with, let's start with some rice down, whatever's left, because Chris has been mowing on it.
It's really good.
Chemo really good. The ketchup in there, I don't think I'll ever use tomato paste again.
It did give a little sweetness, which was nice.
I
We got
liked it.
Some fresh cilantro going down. Gotta get a couple of lops of sour cream. Spread that a bit.
I can already tell he's not gonna be able to close this.
I am going to be able to close this. I am building a beast.
Oh.
Shredded cheddar. This is unfortunately the fat free.
Oh.
But it's left over from when Dave
Who
was here.
are you?
Hey, Dave. Dave, using the rest of your fat-free cheese.
Oh, who are you?
All right.
I think we're gonna leave this house now,
I
Jeff.
don't want one.
Dude, it's all about the height. It's all about the height. Jeff, your pico came out great.
Extra pico on mine, please.
Yep.
Extra pico, no cheese, please.
Yeah.
We're coming up on, I don't know.
Not a chance, Nate.
3
no
inches
offense.
tall.
Not a
I'm
chance.
going even bigger. I'm going
You haven't
bigger.
even put the chicken in yet.
I know. I can't wait. So that's why I have the aluminum foil for the additional structural integrity.
Nice touch on the cutting and fit more in. It doesn't look like a dowel strong. That's why it's not cutting well.
Challenge accepted,
Yeah. No
gentlemen.
Not a chance.
Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything?
Can I have a hard-boiled egg on mine?
I think you got everything here.
All right, need a little fresh lime juice.
I think you need a drum roll is what you need.
All right, so if you stuck around for the bonus footage, here's the trick, right? The trick is you don't actually have to close it, right? The aluminum foil is your structural integrity. And then when you eat it, Chris, you just have to peel the foil, or Jeff, you have to peel the foil like you're eating one of those old ice cream cones where you peel the paper.
All right.
So what I'm going to
still
do,
not gonna be
I'm
able to do it.
going to reverse this.
Oh,
I'm gonna
much
do
better.
A fold on the, do a fold on the bottom, fold on the top, come around.
It's a gyro.
Gyro.
Yeah, it's a gyro.
Fold up the bottom. Oh yeah, right there. Who wants it? Who wants
That
it?
is the first ice cream cone I've ever seen with so much protein.
All right, so here's the trick, right? Peel that off.
I definitely see myself eating some aluminum foil
Aluminum
tonight.
foil, a little tinsel.
You're not eating any foil. Look at that.
Nice.
Look at that.
That looks good.
I think we can figure it. I want to see Chris take a bite.
Well, that's for
we'll go
Marissa,
to
right?
it,
Let
yeah.
Marissa have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let Marissa have that.
Yeah.
We'll build another one.
Nice.
Well done.
No, actually, you take a bite. We'll make another one for her. How's the weight on that?
It's pretty. It's pretty heavy.
That's what she said. Take two.
Wow.
Well, it takes two hands. That's one thing.
Oh, that's delicious.
Good
That's
stuff.
really good.
It's the pico that made it, right?
Pico, the cilantro, the extra cilantro. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Try the paper thin chicken. Give it a shot.
Like,
So many things you can do with it.
share, subscribe.
We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.